Either y'all play one more?
Want to play one more?
Hell no. They need one guy if anyone wants it. There's 50. I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Here, I got it. Stay out there.
Y'all done, John?
If I play again, I'd have to shower. I don't want to do that.
Come on, get back out there. Hey, you have position like third. They hit one ball, so they had to do nothing bad.
I know.
Bobby, are you going to play this one?
Yes.
For who?
For Daniel.
Hey, man, eventually you should get paid for it.
Are they asking for a player?
Yeah, they need one more.
What I said, we're gonna
Always that break.
David, here it
Only if
comes.
I'm catching.
say again.
That's what they're waiting on.
What's with the camera?
That's what Bob does. He does that every week.
What do you mean? Is it online or something?
He posts them online.
Oh, I didn't know that.
3 up.
For which team?
3 up.
Oh, 3 up. Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I think he puts them online. On YouTube, maybe. There's another guy that usually that plays on Silver Slugger that also has a camera. He hasn't been here in a couple of weeks.
Shit, right up.
I don't know if Bob puts it online or if that guy puts them online. So don't quote me what Bob does.
Yeah, he's coming right here.
I thought for a moment I had Curtis. The one I hit deep is the one I wanted to hit deep when I grounded.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh goodness. But, oh well.
Batter up.
Oh, not bad, 938.
It's nice out tonight.
Yeah.
It was so hot Saturday and Sunday that I mean, I wear a bucket hat and I had to take my hat off because the heat coming up on my face. It was awful. Shot, Brad.
John. They said you're running too fast for your age.
Mm-hmm. We need to see your ID. We had to play a 60-minute major team. Oh, gosh, those guys could run, could hit.
Really?
Oh, man,
Wow.
that's just impressive. The guy playing short was really good. He was there. He's 68.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 60. No, I'm sorry. He's going to be 68, but playing short, he's really good. He looks like an old hippie. But I hadn't seen him in a while. The last time I saw him was when I blew my foot.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you still alive?" I said, "Man, that was the nastiest thing." I said, "Man, I've had a hip replacement since then." And he's like, "What?" Yeah. And the hip feels great. It's just that leg is so just weak, and it gets so tight on me. It's like,
You do physical therapy?
yeah.
You gonna go on the other side? One out. Dang it. Sorry about that, James.
Shot, Paul. Oh!
Nice catch, Steve.
Not your fault. Not your fault. Hit you in a bad spot. Good play, shit.
Outside. Strike.
These guys are brave playing off the dirt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that
That
close.
lip was
Especially
so
without that,
bad.
the hop starts now with the
Yeah.
outfielders anyways.
You startled too when I hit it to you, damn it. Hey, I thought that was in the car.
Ball's in.
Man, I was impressed with that one. It's not
We needed that.
a shot.
I'm glad he didn't ring these games out.
Mm-hmm.
Get these in
These are it, right?
next week.
Next week.
Yeah. Next week is it. And then we start it the next season in July. I don't know the exact date. We have a 3-week break. 2 to 3 week break depending on.
So we can wait until it gets really hot.
Exactly. It hasn't already been really hot.
And some guy was saying, "Man, it's just never like it has been hot like this. Trust me, guys."
Foul ball, how to play ball.
It went off the fence.
Yeah, next week is it for you guys.
Is it?
Well, no, actually, you guys are done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're
The
done.
big boys are done. This league has one more week.
Dave, you got no more balls now.
Put it down. My bag. point, just freaking.
Old Scholar, this guy's in first place right now. Yeah.
Might as well take it next time.
The battle for first is in between. Oh.
Nine, E9.
This game doesn't matter who wins this game.
Alright.
It'll all come down to next week. Both stars and red touchers. Winner gets first.
Yeah, they gave us really nice shirts and $300 off our next tournament. So we go to Waxahachie and a $500 gift certificate or voucher thing for Southwest Airlines.
Wow.
So that'll help.
Need a runner.
When you go to Vegas.
Yeah. Then I so nice.
Man, how much does it cost to get the tournaments these days?
Fair 70.
So it's not, I mean, so you're getting, almost getting the whole tournament paid for.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, you said $300 off. Dang, how much do you have to pay?
So-
But that's something that's not bad.
Yeah.
Great. Don't help him out. That was a quick short. That wasn't that close.
Hey, you gotta come out and Jimmy.
No, it wasn't.
Two pitcher. Two pitcher.
2 outs.
Here, Jason, come on.
Push it.
Jennifer out there working?
No, she's home until she goes back on the 11th of July.
Oh, okay.
She's home for about 3 weeks.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Cause usually,
That's nice.
doesn't she, cause usually she's out of town when you guys play late.
Right. Yeah.
She's got extended time off.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. Especially at this last one. Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas is just unbelievable. It's so big. It's so big and so spread out.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth.
But she's, I don't know the lady's name, but she used to come and sit and do chat. She's, Windsor.
Oh, the black lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in there. Girlfriend, Ramona.
Ramona? Okay. She used to come and sit and chat for She did that for like 3 weeks. I never knew her name. She'd just sit and start chatting, or she'd ask questions about the game.
Yeah.
She's been there for a few weeks.
She's really great. Yeah, she's been busy. I mean, they've been busy at work, I guess. So.
Is she a PT at a retirement home?
Yeah. At a rehab center.
Rehab center. Okay.
Come on, Paul, get the start on
One more inning. Go play.
Okay, next time I see her, I'm gonna say hi to her. Because I would have no idea.
That's
I would
right.
say, hi, how are you?
It's yeah, exactly. It's like.
Hey, did that go some fun, guys?
So which guy's Bob?
David really wants to
That
go home.
you were talking about that person online. Is he here?
Yes, he's
Batter up.
over there in the silver slugger shirt. So you see where Jimmy is?
Yeah.
And the guy next to him with the hat? The guy next to him,
Oh, that's Bob. Okay.
that's Bob.
Gotcha.
Standing next to Sport.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there he is right there with the silver slugger shirt.
Out of play. Ball in.
I don't think Tyler was too unhappy about not getting Taylor's job.
He wasn't.
He
What was wrong with
Man,
that
well, I
one, Jimmy?
told you what they wanted to do. And it's supposed to be going through football 6 nights a week. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because I hadn't heard until, I hadn't heard what he decided until we had the All-Star game.
Mhm.
And I was talking to him. He goes, yeah, I didn't get it. You know, deep down I was hoping he didn't get it because Taylor is not a place he wants to be.
That's what, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but still, it's like,
But I didn't feel like I should say anything to him because
Yeah.
he needs to make up his mind. But that is just not a good place you want to be, even if it's a short amount of time. That's not a place you
yeah,
want
it's
to go.
it's not a basketball school either. I mean, and I, you know, and I mean that by the fact that they're not gonna. You could turn that into a good team, but they're just not gonna invest in it. It's only gonna be all whatever it is. It's gonna be all you. It's not gonna be because you'll get any help.
Well, I told him, I said, you know, here's, you know, kind of what I've experienced with Taylor football. When I used to work at Gates, Kelly Reed's athletic complex for football, if we had you know, if you go to a football game now and you leave the stadium, you have to buy no ticket to come back in. That's the rule. When Taylor High School played there, their rule was if they leave the stadium, they are not allowed back in. Because they're going out to their car to slam those down at halftime.
Yeah.
And then they come back inside after halftime and they're more belligerent than they were in the first half. So they just said,
No.
if they're playing here, if they leave the stadium, they are not allowed back. We will not even accept their money to come back in. So I'm like, and I work in Taylor also.
Yeah.
And I work with people, and we go to people I work with, who live in Taylor.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just hear them talking, it's like, that's just not.
Yeah.
That's
It's
just
it's
not
small
what I do.
town stuff. It's small town stuff. And, yeah.
I mean, the other things I remember about Taylor, you know, in the last 20 years or so, are all the drug houses that they bulldozed.
Yes, I forgot about that.
You know, so like, this is, you know, people don't want to be in Round Rock because the police are too tough here. So they go to Taylor. And they go out there and they just, you know, so it's, that's where they end up going. Because you're still close enough to the metropolitan area.
Yep, still close enough to roads and
But you're far enough away from Round Rock and you're on the outskirts of Williamson County.
But that's the first time I've ever done that.
This
I've
is
swung and
where they
missed
ended up
struck
migrating
out,
to.
but never.
Now, once Samsung goes out there, it might be different.
Slow down, buddy. Slow down, buddy.
Hey, run backwards! Run backwards!
Go get it. Get 2 runs.
Go again, you'll get another run, man.
Third in the inning. 2 out.
Because you're going to have more people moving out there that are going to work out there. And frankly, the talent pool is not currently living there.
Low ground balls are the trick.
Doug's finally backing up.
I've had several people where I work that talked about, wow, man, when Samsung comes here, I'm going to work for them. Samsung will not hire these people.
no,
They're late.
no. Trust me. I mean, I never worked for Samsung. I worked in the high tech stuff. And they're paying you too good to. It's not a city job. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I worked high tech for 26 years.
Oh yeah, where?
A&D.
I remember when So I worked for DuPont Photomask.
No kidding.
Yeah,
I used to build DuPont photomask when I worked in the fab.
Yeah.
I was a reticle coordinator.
Oh, no way. So when they got their plasma therm, I remember going out there and taking a tour, and we were looking at stuff, and one of the, I can't remember what the guy's engineer out there. He's really cool, but we put a, what did we put in there? Put a penny in there or something to coat it with gold, to gold plate it. He's giving out gold plated pennies or whatever. Cat light! Oh!
You don't get a fourth out, Steve.
When did you work at DuPont?
I was there. I was hired in '87. I was the 13th person hired.
Okay, how long did you stay there?
I was there until 2000.
So we overlapped
Mhm.
time because my contact was Mike Hammett.
Yeah, Mike, my brother. I mean, Mike was my boss.
Okay.
So Mike was my boss, and then he used to live next door to my brother.
Okay.
So
Over off
in
the Brushy
in
Creek?
the woods. Yeah,
Yeah.
they lived right next door. They were neighbors. And that was kind of weird. It's kind of fun. I mean, he was always a cool guy, but when about '99, everything started going overseas, and he went to Germany.
Did he?
Yeah,
I
and
wonder
so
where he ended up.
so he went to Germany, and that's when I got laid off. I had the option to go with them for 2 years,
Okay.
or take the package, which they were paying us. They were giving us a year's pay. They were giving us pay. They were paying us and giving us benefits for a year, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I remember talking to Mike, and I said, "So what? The boys? I think Tyler was. How old was Tyler? Maybe 8 or 9 at the time." And so Jen was like, "I don't know." And so I said, "So if you do this, after 2 years, do we get the option? Do I get the option to come back?" And he was kind of like, "What they're not telling you is we don't have a plan past 2 years."
Yeah.
And I said, "What?" And he goes, "Well, we know for 2 years this is what we're going to do, but after that we're not sure." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I don't know." They didn't know if they were going to keep stuff there overseas or not. And so I was like, "Well, so do you sell your house? Do you move?" And Jen was like, she would go, but she was like, "I don't want to go." And that's when I was like, "Okay, forget it."
He had built this car. We call it the Hammock Mobile.
The hammock mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was my contact, and then we had Leah Knapser.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, we were talking about. We went to the coast a couple of weeks with some of the guys. Remember Drew Russell? Yeah. So went with him to the coast. The state. There's a couple of guys went to DuPont. But we were pulling out some of these old names. I'm like, man, now Leah Knapser. Like, damn, I haven't heard that name forever.
I used to play in the annual DuPont golf tournament.
What?
I did.
Really?
I played in the annual DuPont golf tournament. Yep.
No way. We had to have crossed paths then.
Yeah.
I remember
absolutely.
when I got Gary Cass was my
Yep.
first interview because we have a guy coming down from Indiana.
Yeah, 'cause you guys had a plant in Kokomo.
Yeah. So we had Tau, T-A-U. And so he's like, he'll be here next week. He's going to interview you too. And so, he, Dave Manser, and he was an older guy. And he told me years later, he almost didn't hire me because I wore, which was fine, Dockers and a button-down shirt with Sperry topsiders and no socks.
Okay.
He was like, I just had a hard time hiring somebody that doesn't wear socks during the interview. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. I mean, he was just He was pretty funny. He was actually a really cool guy.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who we had as
I'm so
our
glad that
Christmas
it
roll
worked.
person before Leah.
Hey, Canassa, wow.
She got married. I want to say she was Leah or Canassa before she got married.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
She
before
got
she got
married.
Pathetic. Should have gone home.
I am disgusted.
I toured, I think I went to DuPont once, maybe twice. But I mean, I was on the phone with them all the time. Because I had to work with them to, I had to set up a blanket deal with them to replace the pellicles when they would break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like,
I remember, you know, we had all Ultratechs. and
okay, Luke? Oh, man.
Wasn't even close.
Wow. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, dang. Oh.
Time, third of the inning, 5 at the plate, 2
Oh,
outs.
Wow.
Time, 2 outs,
Right,
5
right.
on 1.
Okay. Cool.
Remind me to ask Steve how many be behind him.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Out of play, ball in.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are you staying over there? Or are you going to be home? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Sounds good. I see. Okay.
3 outs.
Field almost 29 minutes in 2 innings.
God. Yeah, I just don't miss that. I'm so glad I'm actually glad that I didn't stick around.
I was at AD until 2011 when I got laid off.
It's just everybody that still works, they just look old and worn out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I remember. So I was going to college at the time, and I worked nights. And you know, when we first opened up, we may have had some chrome prints, and we may have some Ultratechs, and you know, but we would clean almost all night long. Clean the seats, clean the wall, clean the seat, clean all the same old shit every day. Oh God, it's so awful.
Man, that's just interesting. Blue Cross Pat didn't know what Blue Cross Pat
Yeah,
was.
exactly. I'm like, oh, it's funny.
Especially
I remember I did not know how to. I mean, I knew how to play golf, but I didn't play golf much.
I wasn't very good at it. I was
I
kind of
could drive it,
yeah.
but you got anywhere close, it was just a crapshoot.
Well, I couldn't play very well either, but you know, I got invited because we were one of your customers. And,
Yeah.
you know, I get to go every year.
Ball coming! Ball coming!
They would let me. My boss would let me be off and just go spend whatever
Yeah.
playing. And
It was fun.
Yeah. Always have really good goodie bags or whatever you want to
Oh
call
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, they did. I still got my 5-year mask, my 10-year mask. They made us wear masks.
Yeah.
You know. I have one of the first. From A, one of the first whatever that they did off the plasma thing.
Well, I'm on run, Joe.
Yeah, I kept a couple of reticles. When I transferred out of the fab into production control on the product line, I handed all that stuff off to somebody because I set up our workstream system to do tracking in Fab 15, and then they moved me over to Fab 25 to set that one out because it was starting from scratch. So I set all that up, and then when I moved out of doing that, I snagged a couple of old reticles, the 4x4s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The smallest I ever worked with was a 5 inch. Or the Ultra Test, which was broken half.
Well, when I started with A&D, we didn't have reticles, they were all masks.
Yeah.
The
The big
masks.
round.
Yeah.
Big round 6
Yeah,
inch.
yeah, that's all we had. Because all we had was Perkinometers.
Oh really?
Yeah. We didn't have the ASM steppers yet.
Oh man.
And I was working, when we had those, I was working third shift.
Yeah, I was telling one of the guys that plays with us works for KLA, and it's a
Yeah.
So I was telling him he's a younger. I say he's young. He's 50. And I was like, when I first started, defect size, the smallest we could do successfully was about 2 microns. It's like 2 microns. I said, yeah. The way we used to inspect them before we had the KLAs, the 101s, was we would literally take a microfiche and we'd put the master here and this here, and we would blow it up, and we would blow it up on the wall. And you would literally just go up to the white wall and go up there and like this in a circle, and then you map. Okay, it's here. Go down. It's here. I mean, the lines are so big.
Highlight reel, because this could be the whole not top 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was just funny. I was like, holy crap. I mean,
Yeah.
he was like, what? And I said, yeah, we didn't have to. The line widths were so big, it was easy to find a defect. You know? I mean, you could actually see the pattern on the mask.
Yep.
When I left, we were down to, quarter micron stuff. The mask still looked black.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, when I started there, I was working Magic Ship Perkinometers. We had on one line we would have a coder, 2 Perkinometers, and the developer. And then you go to another line, there'd be a double base. There'd be 2 coders, 4 Perkinometers. And I remember when you did the pad mask, which was the easiest.
yeah.
It was on this back line where they didn't take care of any equipment because
Yeah.
it was easy. There was not, you would have to be blind to misalign that.
Right.
But they never took care of the equipment. And
Gotcha.
there ain't no outs up there.
Hey, not there, kid.
There ain't no outs up there, 0.
Right.
And I remember sitting there, and so you had the coder, then the Perkinometer, you were facing this way, and then you walk around the other Perkinometer facing the same way. And I remember I was in between the Perkinometers, and also I heard this zoom.
Oh,
And I'm on night shift. I'm working midnight to 7. I'm like, what is that? what happened was
The amount of balls getting
these
by.
the cups on the curlers were so old that they were warped. So you got this vacuum that's going, you know, however many thousands RPM,
And it just
and it lost
took off.
vacuum, and it shot it over the Perkinelmers and hit the developer.
I remember doing that in the elephant. Shit just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Because they were inside this deal, and oh my god, that thing's spinning. They would come off if you didn't get them down right.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, man. That thing just. You would just hear this. It's just, you're like, oh, so we're screwed for a week.
Yeah, it scared the crap out of me. 'Cause, you know, at 3 in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
you know, because you're in an area with laminar flow and yellow light.
Yeah. And
So
it's
you're like,
pretty quiet.
Well, yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
you hear the sound of the machine.
Yeah.
Anything other than that, what was that?
Yeah.
But if those things, if they lost vacuum inside the developer and the cups were closed, you know, they would make this distinctive sound that is the vacuum is lost vacuum, and then you open up the cup and it is just particles. That is all it is.
Yeah. We were talking about how Motorola and Micron Tech, they were the worst. Their engineers, I hated it. They were the guys that, like, one of them on the corner of this 6-inch mask, on the very corner, we're trying to inspect these masks and get these masks out. And it couldn't get past this corner. And they finally, you know, they called me in as a process engineer. Come and look at it. Motherfuckers put a picture of themselves as Larry Moe and Curly.
Oh my
in the
gosh.
freaking corner. So, you know, when you're running the day, you know, they got their hair and they got, you know, so it's trying to align all these little bitty, you know, and it's like, and it kept, you know, screwing up there at this place, and I'm like, finally called them up and said, guys, you know, we can't get this mask out because it will not get past this spot. It's just not, you know. And, you know, they were like, well, you know, I'm like, it's not part of the data. Don't tell me it's not part of the fucking data. It had like, you know, how they have Manny, Mo, and Jack, or whatever. It had their names, the 3 names, but they look like Manny, you know. I was pissed. I'm like, those guys, they would do that shit all the time, or they'd, you know, just put a note that, you know, some little, you know, this was made by so-and-so and blah, 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 or some, you know, I'm like, this is shit we don't need on this damn mask, man. It's outside the call. We don't need it, but it's still trying to inspect the whole plate. We cannot get these things out of inspection. We can't get them processed. It pisses me off. It's like, it's just not fun, you guys. Just do your masking.
Yeah.
God.
Well, our main engineer that we had was Rick Edwards. And he was really good. But we had some of the designs that they started doing. I forgot the reticles and.
Time, 1 run, 2 outs, second run of the inning. 5 at the plate.
There was like when they made our first
5 at the
386,
plate.
they put like the Texas flag in the design, or they put the
Yeah, it's just something
drawing of the
that
state of Texas.
makes no difference in the whole, you know, it's like, but you gotta put it in there.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
they would put it in there. It's like, man. I can go home now.
Time, third of the inning, 2 outs, 5 on 1.
Well, I'm gonna get.
Be safe. We'll see you next week.
God bless me.
Give the family my best when you talk to them.
Oh well. Yeah, it's funny. I've only seen them once since they've been home.
Oh yeah.
That's all right. They're married. They don't need to see me.
But still,
Still,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
still dad.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Whoa. See.
wind dated.
Oh. Wow.
Why you gotta be
So angry. All right.
All right, John. Have a good one.
Have a great one.
Wow.
That's
That's awesome. Fucking made it flicker.
Glad it didn't do something to kill all the lights.
Like going natural.
Yeah. This should be the last 5 runner, right? Is this the last 5 run?
Yeah, it's the last 5. This is the last 5 run.
Hey, Jimmy, where's your glove? Where's your glove?
Like Mizuno.
I was the last one. White strings in it? White strings, right?
Batter up!
You have to get it over inside or not? Way up! Go two. Go two.
One out, 30.
30. 30. 30. 30, Jimmy.
I guess I'm the first batter.
No. Hey. You're doing it again. Thursday we go. Nice work with you, Jimmy.
That was Jimmy.
Let's get some out of here.
So true. You're outside of the first one, don't follow. Strike!
Now you ready?
Full count, fouls available. Foul ball. Go! Ball in, guys. Ball in. Grab a ball, one of y'all.
Little yellow thing.
Last pitch, foul's gone.
So if he throws the ball, then you have run on first.
Thank you.
2 out.
Come on, don't start rally here. Let's go. You on the top. We're the starter.
Strike. Better watch it, Steve. Good job, Bob. Just watch it, Steve. Watch it. All right, speed on double, bro.
Get it rolling.
He's gonna try to get the second on any hit, but then he's gonna ride someone in front of him. Better be running, Bob. You're gonna be in your pocket. Strike. runs, guys.
He's gonna keep trying that in case one time you count it.
You never know.
Yeah.
10-20. Batter up.
It's cooking in, right?
Yes.
It's out.
It's Italian. It's a juicy. Oh, strike.
We have enough? There we go.
That was inside. It's probably right.
Yeah, I would have. I was calling early. I would have.
All right.
You don't call the flat pitch and then you force it to hit it. We don't want to hit it.
Time, one out.
Here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you on your way now or just later? Okay.
Runner on one. One out and feel fine. It's not.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I bet. Okay, cool deal.
Push it. Remember, just a little bit.
Hopefully he'll sleep good tonight. Because he didn't have a nap. Yeah. Alright, be careful. That's what you
Foul ball. There's 2 fouls going. One out. Push it. Everyone stay there, one run in.
Okay.
Let's close. Push it.
patience, you know, make the throw you want.
Strike. Full count, pass available. Two outs, second run of the inning.
Yeah, second one, let's go.
5 at the plate.
I need you here.
Come on, Doug.
Got two now. Nice hit, Jeff. Good patience.
All four.
Right in, leave him there.
No, there's no one on third.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ran off the base, Steve.
I'm sorry.
2 outs, 5 on 1. Push it.
Whoa.
Score 2, 5 on 3, 2 outs.
Come on, Jason. Hold on, you don't have to move.
Oh, y'all can shift over a little bit.
Yeah, just what you want to do the base.
All right, someone take first base.
Tim, go take first base. Take 2 hits.
2 outs, 5 on 3.
Y'all watch the run.
Open inning. There's way too much thinking involved for that. Just put them on.
Yeah.
It's the only move you make
Yeah.
before pitching to the next guy. There's way too much debate, and then Jimmy said, like, wrong answer.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
There's
shit.
somebody over there. Ain't pushing.
It was the greatest debate. Figuring out, hey, let's put him on. I don't know. Should we? That's bad anyway. Okay, still put him on. Open inning. Batter up.
All right, go get him.
Yeah. Push it.
There you go, Ricky. Get there. Stop it, you.
Which was probably the dumbest football. Yeah, I get why they did it. It's good for secondary. No, that's why we did it. But that's all I thought.
Two outs.
Thank you, Daniel.
But
Don't play for him, Ryan.
oh yeah. That's too epic. Fuck, what a game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I didn't think they were initially going to come back like they did.
No.
10:30, I'll take it.
That game didn't really matter to them anyway. It comes down to next week.
Really?
Yep. Old Stars and Mud Clods will play each other. Winner of that wins the league.
Really?
Yeah. It wouldn't matter if they would have won or lost tonight. It would have changed next week.
I guess Mafioso is beating NTO. That was their first loss of the season.
Breaks a tie with those guys. Those two teams. Yep.
Way back in 22.
For the